Hi, welcome to Mentoring Moments with Pastor Paul. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 key essentials in a healthy, flourishing church. These are some of the things that I learned through my mentoring with Pastor Edmund, Pastor Benny, and one of the core things we observe in a lot of churches that are healthy, flourishing, continuing to multiply. These 5 key things are present. What are some of these 5 things? Number 1, it's a clear vision. That means there is a clarity around what God has called them to be and what God has called them to do. And that clarity is very important. Even for us as leaders, clarity is the key, that we are able to see what God is doing. We're able to see where God is taking us. It may not be a whole picture, but leadership is about seeing. And one of the core things we need to be able to articulate is clear vision. That's the first thing. The second thing is that there is a concrete strategy. The concrete strategy is how are we going to implement this vision? How are you going to execute this vision? How would it look like? What are some of the key steps that we are going to take? That's one of the core things we need to do. It's not just why we do what we do, but what are we doing and how are we going to do this? So that concrete strategy has to be thought through. And as a leader, we need to be able to concretize the vehicles through which we are going to make sure that the vision is carried out. And that's a key part. So clear vision, concrete strategy. The third one is correct structure. See, many times the burden of a leader is to make sure that people are organized in a right manner. The structure plays a vital role, because if the structure is not able to hold the vision, or it's not able to carry out the strategy, things will start to crumble. So one of the core things we got to do is to learn to look at how do we build right structures. What is the right structure for this vehicle? What is the right structure for this vision to be carried out? So that's the core things we have to do. Number 4 is about committed leaders. We want leadership. Nothing moves, nothing will happen unless there are committed people who are willing to lead and give leadership to this vision. So here we go. Leaders are very important. That means these are people who not only have a commitment to be with you, commitment to take and adopt the vision of the house as their own vision, but it's also they resonate together with the leadership team, the rest of the team. There is a leadership agreement, there is a leadership commitment. As a result, there is a leadership resonance. So it takes a clear vision, a concrete strategy, a correct structure, and committed leaders to be able to fulfill the vision. But at the same time, I noticed one thing. A lot of times in churches, the struggle happens because there is different cultures at play. They don't have the 5th ingredient, which is a common culture. Dr. Sam Chand wrote a book on cracking your church's culture code. An exciting book. Read that. You'll understand how culture is so vital for an organization. Culture will eat vision for breakfast, he said. In other words, if you have the right vision, right strategy, right culture, everything is there, but you don't have the right culture, things will start to be stale and unhealthy. So what's the culture? Culture is, this is how we do things here. This is how things get done here. This is the expected way we do things. This is the acceptable way we do things. This is how we don't do things. All those things are cultural statements. So you and I, we need to think through these 5 things and evaluate our own church so that our church can continually be healthy as we put these 5 key ingredients. Clear vision, concrete strategy, correct structure, committed leaders, and a common culture. God bless you.